On Monday's version of CNN's Anderson Cooper 360, retired Harvard law professor Laurence Tribe, an outspoken legal voice in favor of criminally charging former President Donald Trump, weighed in on Attorney General Merrick Garland's decision to appoint hostilities crimes prosecutor Jack Smith as a special counsel in the Trump investigations, and made clear he supported the decision. Before we continue, please, if you are new here, just take a few seconds to hit the subscribe button to get amazing contents. What's your response to the appointment of the special counsel by the Attorney General? Requested anchor John Berman. I think it was once the proper move, even though I had entreated doing this many months ago in March, stated Tribe. But more recently, I thought that due to the fact Merrick Garland used to be apparently no longer really ready to proceed, that he ought to pull matters collectively and carry indictments. The proof used to be clear enough, and I thought appointing a specific suggestions would possibly delay things. He's truly found a one-of-a-kind tips who may not delay a thing. He's hitting the floor running. He definitely has significant experience. He's come right off of the conflict crimes trials that he is handling in Kosovo. He's been in charge of political corruption trials. He's battle-hardened. He's actually ready. Garland emphasized the shopping mode want for speed, added Tribe. He's absolutely now not come back from The Hague in order to preside over the winding up of an unsuccessful investigation. The marching orders he has are to conclude matters as quickly as possible, and I take that to imply a very likely set of indictments springing up both out of Mar-a-Lago and the attempt to overturn the election. Well, how complicated would it be, virtually speaking, to convey indictments in opposition to a former president strolling for president, and to do it in a well-timed enough trend that some factor of the case would not be bumping right up against a presidential election? Requested Berman. Well, sooner the higher, due to the fact the delays that are certain to be section of the former president's approach will make it bump up towards the election. However, Merrick Garland is now not going to let that deter him at all, stated Tribe. He's made that clear. The reality that we have any person who thinks he can guard himself by claiming that he desires to be president. That's all fine, however it is no longer up to him. Interestingly, he stated he would not intend to take part in the work of the special counsel. Well, this is nice. No one is asking him. It's no longer up to him. The exclusive suggestions has very broad power. Again, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office is looking to jump-start its crook investigation into Donald Trump after the investigation seemed to reach a dead end, the New York Times reports. Prosecutors under New York DA Alvin Bragg are intending to retrain their focal point on the hush money price to porn star Stormy Daniels, who claimed she had a sexual come-across with Trump simply after his spouse Melania gave birth to their solely son. The district attorney's workplace first examined the payment to the actress, Stormy Daniels, years in the past earlier than changing route to scrutinize Mr. Trump's broader business practices, the Times file stated. But Mr. Bragg and some of his deputies have lately indicated to associates, supporters and at least one legal professional concerned in the Remember that they are newly constructive about building a case against Mr. Trump, the human beings said. The improvement comes on the heels of U.S. Attorney General Merrick Garland appointing a unique prosecutor who vowed to proceed quickly with 2 federal investigations into Trump. It's no longer regarded, but if Bragg's investigation will end result in any charges. According to the Times, bringing the inquiry full circle to the hush money payment, Mr. Bragg is focusing on an aspect of the investigation that previously failed to undergo fruit. Thanks for